Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem, man. You know, it's pretty awesome. My mornings are back to normal, having to watch Casey while I eat cereal. The king is back. You know, I say I'm the king, but the real king is back, and it is oh so glorious. Is it a beautiful day? I get a lot of questions about Ohio State in the comments and the DMs on Instagram, on all of the things. One of the most common ones is about food, about dining halls, about living on campus, that kind of thing, because food kind of, my life revolves around food. And I think a lot of people feel the same way. So let me break down for you Ohio State dining. You have plenty of options when it comes to Ohio State dining, which I'm very grateful for. You have dining halls, cafes, markets, and then High Street, which is just full of every commercial chain that you can think of. But specifically, we're just going to be talking about the on-campus dining that you can use your meal plan for. Your meal plan's split up into 3 categories, which is kind of confusing, but essentially you have what are called swipes that can get you into the traditional dining halls called traditions. There's like 3 or 4 of those on campus. I'm at one of them right now. Then you have dining dollars, which can be used to get into these dining halls, the traditional ones, or the markets, or the cafes all around campus. Every time you use dining dollars, you get a 35% discount on whatever you're buying. So those are clutch. And then there's the last facet of the dining plan, which is Buck ID Cash. And so those can be used on campus at the same places that I've been saying, as well as off campus at places that accept debit cards, because essentially it's like a debit card. So the traditional dining halls that I'm at now is like, it's buffet style. That's why you get a plate and you fill it up with stuff. I'm at the newest dining hall, and by far my favorite. That being said, I don't always eat here. There's a lot of options, but they never change. So that's good and bad. There's a Mexican station, a Mongolian barbecue station, like a classic burger and chicken station. There's like sometimes salmon, there's all day breakfast, there's like meatballs sometimes. They have little variations, but not much. The other dining halls like Kennedy Commons and the Moral Traditions thing, I've never even been to that one. They're notoriously not as good, but they do offer more variation. And those two, depending on what dorm you're in, you don't even have to leave your dorm to go to them. So there's pros and cons to each. Also in my vlog, you see me eat at Curl Market a lot. That's one of those markets that I was referring to earlier. You can get all types of things there, like burritos, although they're poorly wrapped. If you've watched one of my videos recently, you know what I'm talking about. You can also get sandwiches and sushi, that kind of thing. So it's a nice way to switch up from the traditional dining hall, and it's more grab and go, so you can get things real quick in and out rather than having to sit down and eat. The cafes are, again, more grab and go types of things. They are cafes, so normally they're just for drinks like coffee and hot chocolate and stuff. Also a nice way to switch things up. Your dining plan is built into what you pay to attend the school if you choose so. So none of this is free, unfortunately. Yeah.
What are you doing with the camera?
I'm taking a video of myself.
Okay, just yourself.
Yeah, it's just pointed at myself.
Okay.
Yep. Ohio State does about as good of a job as they can with dining on campus, I would say. Albeit I've only been to this university and really gotten to know the dining plan at this university. I feel like they're doing a great job. Because no matter where you are, there's always some sort of place that you can get food really close to you. The major complaint I have with it, because the food isn't bad, as you can see, like the food's pretty good, but what sucks is that they aren't open all the time. So albeit there may be a location where you could eat near to you, if it's a certain time of day, it might not be open. Now mostly throughout the good portion of the day, from like 9 a.m. to like 3, pretty much everything's open. But certain things will close randomly or like early, and it's not a regular schedule either. Like on Tuesdays and Wednesdays they close at this time, whatever, which is annoying. And that's where the whole Best Food Forward Club thing comes from, the bulk buying of fresh produce. That comes in such handy, and that's why it's a necessity for me, is because I need snacking food on a moment's notice in my dorm. Especially at night. I like to stay up late, and if I'm working on stuff, then I need to be nourished so I can actually do the work, and that's where that just comes up so clutch. So it's not perfect, but they do a phenomenal job at it. If you have any other questions related to like dining at Ohio State or dining in college at all, I'm sure most colleges are similar to this, but I think Ohio State does pretty well. Leave them in the comments. Doodle Bob is our spirit animal here in 756. Yeah, so I'm kind of disappointed because I spent the entire night editing. I'm not disappointed in that because I got what I needed to get done. There's just a lot of things piling up, so I wanted to knock this out. But even still, I had planned to do this cool adventure thing today, but I was waiting on a friend of mine to bring me something so I could go do it, because it's a piece of equipment that would make this video really cool. But he was too busy, so I was just waiting for him, and I was like anticipating, because I didn't want to do anything else for the vlog because I knew that was gonna come, and then it didn't. So that sucked. So for the lack of adventure and fun in this episode, I'm gonna show you guys the Best Food Forward video. I said I wouldn't, but I don't have any other content for today, so you're just gonna have to see kind of most of what you already saw. And if you watched the video from 2 days ago, but in its like full polished form. So here you go. This is how you sweet potato zucchini hash. Here's what you'll need: 2 sweet potatoes, 1 zucchini, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, half a yellow onion, salt and pepper, eggs, a pan, and some cooking utensils. Rinse potatoes and pat dry. Peel. Knead the potatoes. Yeah, like really knead them. Make sure they're aerodynamic and cultured and well educated. Then wash them again. Finally cut into exact cubes. Heat stove to 387 degrees. Flip ingredients over and over and... Just kidding, this is how you actually sweet potato and zucchini hash. Cut the potatoes and zucchini into either chunks or slices. Peel and dice the onions. Heat stove to medium-high and add oil. Add potatoes and onions with salt and pepper for seasoning, stirring frequently until potatoes are golden. Then add zucchini. Keep stirring until potatoes are cooked through. We added an egg for some extra flavor. So that's how you really make sweet potato zucchini hash. And remember, we made all this stuff with food that was given to us by Best Food Forward through one of their bulk buys. So if you're interested in making meals like this, then consider signing up via the info below. And we'll see you next time. It's simple. Pretty snazzy, right? Yeah. We're super funny and cool and doing good for the community. Gonna go grab a workout. I'm grateful that I got this done. I'm grateful that it was a beautiful day outside, because tomorrow's not gonna be as great, but I got to enjoy it a little bit today. I wanted to go take some hyperlapses and stuff. Like I said, I wanted to do so much, but it didn't come through, which is okay. Like, I'm not mad about it. I wish it were different, but it is what it is. Hopefully you had a good day. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.